Can you just explain to me tonight, have they given up that demand? Why does it find no mention of that
on a
in the vision
line,
document?
Let me announce.
Tell me. It was there in 2013. Why has it been dropped now?
We will grant statehood
Answer.
to Delhi. I'm answering, Baba, in a single line. We will grant statehood to Delhi. Wait. We'll form the government, we'll give statehood to Delhi. Sufficient.
So why is it not there in your document?
No, you asked me.
Why haven't you commented?
May I?
You asked me.
You are saying you give it.
You asked
why
me.
haven't you mentioned
You asked me, I answered you.
That's
a very important political statement. That only if you win Delhi, you will give statehood to Delhi.
Mr. Ajay Bose, Delhi as a state. Take
that coercive politics. Anna, once again. That coercive politics. That we won't commit full statehood to Delhi. Only if we win Delhi, we will give full state to Delhi. No,
only if we win Delhi and not.
That's a very, very coercive statement. You said you will, if you win Delhi, you will give full state to Delhi. You want to hold the people of Delhi to ransom?
Just imagine.
Do you think that the people of Delhi will allow Bharatiya Janata Party to hold them to ransom?
Only if we win, we will give.
No, you told me, your question was, if you come to government, will you give statehood or not? My question is, yes.
Why have you dropped it? Why have you dropped it?
Ajay, you made the point. Ajay, you made the point.
You are already in government in the center.
We will see to it that we will form the government.
It's not there in the vision document.
9 months, Bharatiya Janata Party is in power and they are ruling through governor. Lieutenant Governor, why did they not give full statehood to Delhi despite promising it in the last Lok Sabha manifesto and last two manifestos? And why is it that your chief ministerial candidate says that no, giving statehood to Delhi is not an agenda and none of the items on your vision document can even be touched, can even be implemented, can even be considered without full statehood to Delhi. But then you continue to, it continues to elude even in shape of a promise.
May
I, gentlemen, may I please?
In a single line, I answered your question.
Can I not get stuck on that issue? 1 second, please, Sambit Patra. Sambit Patra, now we'll go to a more critical issue and don't be touchy about it.
No, I'm not touchy at all.
Yeah, don't be. No, 1 second. My question is to Jai Amrok.
I'm not touchy. I'm only smiling and giving answers.
My question is for Jai Amrok. And we acknowledge tonight, Jai, that the wave post-May 2014 has firmly been with the BJP. Has that wave started seriously waning? Because this election will be seen to be what happened to the Modi wave. Has that wave started waning? Could you just analyze that for us? And then I'll take it back to our panelists. Yes, please, Jai.
I think there are two ways to look at it. First is the wave itself and then is the local opposition. In Maharashtra in October 2014, the BJP on its own got 27% of the votes, which was similar to its Lok Sabha vote share. So in a sense, we could clearly say the wave continued. Jharkhand, December 2014, they were 10% short of their Lok Sabha vote share in Jharkhand, which in a way is the wave ebbing. And now what we are seeing is a more urban and informed audience is sort of turning fickle very fast. That's the voter of Delhi.
So then the question goes back to our panelists. National impact of Delhi election is what we need to look at. My question is, Randeep, I just would like to put Randeep and Ashish Khaitan and Sambit on this issue. Fact is, let's start with you, Randeep. Since May, okay, trend 122 seats, I think, out of 145 in Maharashtra. Form a government with the Shiv Sena, sweep Jammu, win 25 seats in Jammu, 52 assembly segments in the Haryana assembly election, your state, 46 out of 81 in Jharkhand, clean majority, and the Delhi election, Randeep, if you look back at the results of May, was supposed to be 60. They should have won 60 out of 70 based upon the Lok Sabha election. From 60 out of 70, people are now saying 30. So if you have come down to half, in how many months has it been?
7 months.
7 months. Half the number of seats projected, then surely there is a bigger picture that is now emerging, which will now also be discussed. Randeep, your take on it, and then we'll get Sambit and Ashish to come back on that. Randeep.
I'm extremely happy, Arnab, that you point this out, because that's the most important issue in this election. People of Delhi, which is really cosmopolitan, that's why we call it mini Bharat, are looking at Mr. Modi's performance since May, 8-9 months. They have seen that the economy has not turned around. Lot of अच्छे दिन के वायदे have been made, but nothing has been delivered. Black money has not come back. Prevention of crime has not happened in Delhi. In fact, crime has increased multifold. Across the country, manufacturing is going down despite Make in India campaign. Despite various international visits and photo ops by Mr. Modi, there is yet something tangible in terms of either investment or big ticket incomings that are yet to come to India, either from United States or from other countries. So what is it that has been delivered on the plate of the common man? And he looks at his own food ball and he says nothing has happened, except that government says, oh, we are in financial trouble. They keep hiking up excise duty on petro products, and they do not even percolate down those minimal benefits. Inflation has gone up. The food inflation has gone up. So what is it that is happening for the common man? And that's why he's worried.
Arnab, now can I answer?
Yes, please. Ashish also wanted to come in. I make a point here. No. The BJP, by the way, Sambit is using all its organizational force at its disposal, right? Something you have benefited from in state elections last year. We all know the BJP and the RSS are mobilizing their entire support. They have spared no effort. Senior leaders have been allotted constituencies. The RSS, which is critical of you in the organizer, is also involved in a door-to-door campaign. And even Mr. Narendra Modi has given a final flourish. This is the strategy that you adopted in other states and it paid off.
No,
this is the strategy you adopted in other states and it paid off. If it does not pay off in Delhi, in the way that you expect it to, what will it reflect, Mr. Sambit Patra? And then Ashish Khaitan will counter.
Can I?
No, 1 second.
Randeep
wants to add more.
Janata Party to answer.
Just add one line with Mr. Patra's permission. I'm sure he can answer. Two more things have happened in the meanwhile in last 9 months. We've seen the land ordinance. We've seen dilution of MG Narega. We've seen dilution of health sector reforms. We have also seen dilution of food security.
1 minute. Now let's
a distinct impression is going that with dilution of RTI, MG Narega, land ordinance, as also food security, this is a government that only protects the rich and is perceivably anti-poor. That is another perception that is building.
Another major point raised there, that you are now no longer seen as a... in Delhi. No, 1 second, Sambit. In Delhi, the Aam Admi Party...
Photo frame of the BJP spokesperson.
Sambit, this is an... In Delhi, in Delhi, Sambit, will you admit this? In Delhi, the Aam Admi Party...
Where is the time to admit anything? Where is the time? You have to give time to admit anything. No.
Sambit, in Delhi, has the Aam Admi Party not effectively portrayed itself as a pro-poor party?
But all of your questions are running for half an hour.
No.
And then when I get my time, Randeep Surjewala butts in and you do not allow me to speak. How do I admit? How do I keep my view?
In Delhi, I repeat a 10-second question. Look at your watch and time me now. My question is this. In Delhi, has the Aam Admi Party not portrayed itself better as a pro-poor party? Simple.
Now, let me. First and foremost, thanks to all of you that you are all still studying oceanography. The wave is waning, the wave is going 2 meters high, the wave has come down 3 meters down. Thanks for you all to be studying continuously oceanography since 2013. Now your oceanography says that the wave is waning in Delhi. This wave was waning everywhere. The oceanography details said that it was waning in Maharashtra, also in Jammu and Kashmir it was. My point is, most of you, Mr. Surjewala is pointing to the fact that there is an anti-incumbency. He had umpteen number of points, and ironically, Mr. Surjewala from Congress, who himself is getting disseminated everywhere, is saying that there is anti-incumbency. If there is anti-incumbency, my point is 1 month ago we have won in places where no one could have contemplated that Bharatiya Janata Party could have performed. This only emboldens me in saying that no, the wave is only going strong, we are performing, there is no anti-incumbency. And to say that there is something different in Delhi and something different in Jharkhand and Jammu and Kashmir would be to say
but no answers to the relevant questions that we raised.
Well informed, would be to in fact
10 to 15 minutes on the debate. Ashish Khaitan is responding here, please now.
Which would be wrong to do. This means to say the 10th of this month we will form the government because people of Delhi are as informed as people of Jammu and Kashmir or people of Maharashtra or Jharkhand.
Okay, 10-15 minutes left. The opportunity right now goes to the Aam Admi Party to respond to this. In this election, apparently it appears a bit of that wave is waning off. Ashish Khaitan, please now.
Yeah, see, from the May 2014 elections, where Aam Admi Party scored 34% of the total vote share, and this February 2015, Aam Admi Party, we believe, has gained, and as all the polls indicate, has gained at least 10 to 15% of vote share, if not more. And so, who are these people who had voted for either Congress or for the BJP just 8 months ago, now are voting for Aam Admi Party? They are voting for Aam Admi Party for the following reasons. Now, the taxpayers, the middle class, the urban middle class of Delhi wants to know what does the government give them in return. For healthcare, they have to go to the private sector. For education, they have to go to the private sector. We know every household in Delhi has a story how they get fleeced by private hospitals, by private education institutions. There is no accountability. The government has receded from all its basic requirements, all its basic duties. There is no government in education sector, health sector, and so on. The second biggest reason, the Bharatiya Janata Party said that we will make India corruption free. Over the last 8 months, they have not taken 3 tangible steps to curb corruption in Delhi. Corruption, on the other hand, has increased.
2 crores at
they have not
midnight
taken
talking
3
about
steps
corruption
to
free
curb
India.
inflation in Delhi.
Mr. Ashish
Inflation
Khaitan,
has increased.
Hawala
They have
money
not
at
taken
midnight and
3
talking against
concrete
corruption. It is
steps.
so
Let me
convenient.
Sambit, they
You
have
are
not
exposed.
taken
No,
3
no,
concrete
Ashish.
steps.
No,
They have not
Ashish,
taken
you
3
cannot point the
concrete
finger
steps
towards any
towards
political party
providing
today. At
safety
the
and
stroke of
security to women
midnight,
in city.
the Aam Admi Party has
over the
been
last
exposed.
2-3 months, there have been strictures by the Delhi High Court that this government can install 50,000 CCTV cameras for the visit of Barack Obama, but you cannot install CCTV cameras for the women of the city. There have been strictures by Delhi High Court that BJP governed MCD has turned Delhi into a dustbin. BJP has been in power in MCD over the last 8 years. MCD has an annual budget
Mr.
of 10
Khaitan,
to 15,000
if you had all these
rupees,
roadmaps for
half of
Delhi,
which
then why
several
did you
CAG
not
reports
deliver
indicate
when you got the
goes down the
opportunity to
drain,
deliver?
goes down in some black hole
you
because
and
of
your
corruption.
cousin brother
So
Congress
there
and
has
the government,
been no
you should have delivered.
action on the front of corruption.
Mr. Khaitan,
There has been
I
nothing
want
on
to
the
make
front of
something very
women's
clear.
No,
rights.
Mr. Khaitan, but I am perplexed at one point.
Nuts and bolts of
No, all this is okay,
governance.
Mr. Khaitan. No, all this is okay, Mr. Khaitan, but one thing I cannot understand. No, one thing, 1 second, Mr. Khaitan, all this is okay. All this is okay. All this is okay, Ashish Khaitan, but there is one thing I cannot understand. I cannot understand why 2 people are helping you so much. And the 2 people who are helping you so much, Randeep knows it. One is Sonia Gandhi, who has addressed 1 rally, and the other is Rahul Gandhi, who has 2 rallies and some road show. I want to know from you, Randeep, please. No, one second. Ashish, you don't answer. Ashish, I want Randeep to answer. Ashish, I want Randeep to answer because Randeep knows. No, Randeep is an experienced politician. Randeep is an experienced politician.
I will tell you the reality, the ground reality.
No, how can you tell me? How can you speak for the Congress?
Let me correct your impression.
They are helping you.
I think we are capable of speaking and explaining the position. Let me, Mr. Modi is addressing 4 rallies. Mr. Rahul Gandhi is also addressing 4 rallies. Congress president has also addressed a rally to say that the Indian National Congress helps either the BJP or the Aam Admi Party is living in a fool's paradise, because these are the 2 parties which are responsible for the ills of Delhi. Over last 9 months and 49 days, we've seen 49 days of anarchy, and we've seen 9 months of misrule by
you
Mr.
should
Modi.
be, you should be, Mr. Surjewala,
of the 15
Mr. Surjewala, please, you are a very, very astute politician, a careful spokesperson, very measured in your words, and sometimes stinging in your observations. You're very cautious when necessary. I can't compliment you more than that. The fact of the matter is, Mr. Surjewala, look at the Congress party, okay? Look at it in a very unemotional way, if it is possible. I'm sorry to say, you are getting eliminated. You are displaced from power in Maharashtra, displaced from power in Haryana, reduced to 4th place in Jammu and Kashmir, reduced to 4th place in Jharkhand. In 2013, you were down to some 7-8 seats in Delhi. So this is like, I'm sorry to say this, some people are saying this is your last chance. If it's your last chance, or even somewhere close to that, you should really be on the streets, every single Congress leader, every single leader, every day, You should be fighting this election like a do or die battle. 1 second. But Ajay Bose, you know it. Ajay Bose, you know it. Is the Congress party fighting it like a do or die battle?
Or no?
No, is the
Let Ajay first also ask
that
and then I'll answer.
showing the decline of the BJP, it is showing the demise of the Congress. I mean, it is showing really, look at the percentages which it is showing the Congress. I mean, 6 to 9%, you know, is the range. I mean, look at a party which ruled Delhi for 3 successive terms.
Can I answer now?
No, but why?
Are
you trying? Okay, let me make it very simple. No, let me make it very simple, Mr. Surjewala, because if you're Mr. Surjewala, Mr. Surjewala, and the hashtag is Delhi Fight Club.
Said that the Congress made support to the Aam Admi Party.
1 second. The top trend in the country today, right now, is Delhi Fight Club. Times Now Newshour hashtag tonight. I am asking Mr. Surjewala and Ashish, please don't worry about it. Let him answer for himself. You answer for yourself. My question to Mr. Surjewala is, there is nothing wrong. If you are helping Aam Admi Party win, come and say so. That we want to see the BJP lose, we are helping them. Otherwise, what is the logical explanation why you are not even virtually fighting the elections?
Well, Arnab, let me begin by
why are you doing this?
You are a journalist who always is thorough with his facts, who's very analytical, who is extremely wise and mature. There's a
complimentary club going on here.
But unfortunately, this time you seem to have got your facts wrong. Yes, we lost all these elections. Yes, Congress party needs to introspect and rebuild. Yes, Congress did resurrect itself post 1977.
But then fight.
Post 1989.
Fight, Mr. Surjewala, fight. Rise like a phoenix from the ashes.
Let me tell you.
Rise like a phoenix from the ashes of your losses.
Every single Congress leader and worker, not only from Delhi,
but
about
from Rahul Gandhi?
States, they are all here. They are all fighting on the ground. We all are seeing things turn around. And the results on the 10th will show you that none of the two which are today gloating over poll surveys which may or may not be right, will see that things will turn out to be totally different.
Yeah, please, yeah.
The poll of polls gives the Congress 12% vote share and on an
how many seats?
About 4 seats.
And are they and if this is the situation it come to, is it true that the Congress party will get less than independents?
Last time different polls did not in Delhi show the kind of mandate that Aam Admi Party got. They were the underdogs last time. Congress party is the underdog this time, and the results will show you a totally different picture. They will expose the arrogance of BJP and overconfidence of Aam Admi Party.
How under are you that you are not even visible?
Because they do not realize that the voter in this country is much bigger than a 2,000 sample size of a poll. If they are only winning the election on polls, I'm sorry, they're going to lose it.
You are encouraging the Congress to rise from the ashes as a phoenix. Arey Baba, those who have lost their spines cannot stand. Don't you know that? They have lost their spines since 2014. They cannot
line है कि कुछ बात है कि हस्ती मिटती नहीं हमारी सदियों रहा है दुश्मन दौरे ज़मा हमारा. So we will rise, we will get our act together, and people of this city have seen, people of this state have seen, for 15 years the only party that turned around the fortunes of Delhi. Arnab, you used to come to Delhi in 98 when we took powers from BJP. You could not, you had to wipe your face 3 times and the handkerchief will go black.
On 10th you will wipe your face, don't you worry.
That is what Congress has done, made this a truly modern, international, world-class city.
Well, that's all right. You don't need to pull your biodata out there. Okay, fine. Ashish Ketan, eventually.
To make Delhi a truly modern, world-class city.
Ashish, how much?
15 years of rule.
Ashish, how much credit do you give to the BJP?
Make Delhi a world-class city when they were in power for last 15 years.
Ashish, how much
credit? Party forgets the fact that they were in power in Delhi for 15 years.
Ashish is not giving any credit to any other party other than Congress because you have rightly exposed them as to how the Congress is helping the Aam Admi Party under the table.
Well, I can understand Ashish's anxiety on account of the...
No, 1 second. What did you say? What did you say there, Sambit? Sambit, 1 second. What did you say? Sambit, 1 second. Ashish, 1 minute. Can we just have some silence? An accusation made. I'm stretching the debate by 5 minutes. Sambit Patra just said that the Congress party is helping the Aam Admi Party under the table.
And Ashish, in fact, is congratulating.
Please listen to me. If you make an accusation, validate it. You said the Congress is helping the Aam Admi Party under the table. Now, Mr. Patra, prove it or apologize. Prove it right now.
You only said that.
You
only said that a while ago.
I said.
And I take Arnav Goswami.
What do you mean by under the table?
I believe that Arnav Goswami speaks the truth.
You
only said
second.
A while ago.
I said, why are you helping them?
Fire from your shoulders.
Don't fire from my shoulders.
To answer a pertinent,
if you're going back on
raised, I take extremely serious objection to it. In fact, now in public domain it has come out, said by none less than Mr. Shanti Bhushan, that Mr. Arvind Kejriwal had leanings towards BJP during the movement of India against corruption. Ms. Kiran Bedi was an advocate of BJP, almost.
What are you saying?
As an agent of BJP. Who is the part? Which is the party which thrives on anti-Congressism? It is both the Aam Admi Party and the Bharatiya Janata Party. I am not saying so. It is Shanti Bhushan, whom Mr. Patra quotes very often. He said so. And why is it that both Ms. Kiran Bedi as also Mr. Kejriwal, both their parties are fighting on that anti-Congressism? The India Against Corruption movement was I am against Congress movement, and it has now been squarely established.
But why are you supporting the Aam Admi Party government then, if it was a proper Bharatiya Janata Party? That means you are supporting the Bharatiya Janata Party then.
Well, Mr. Patra,
today you are trying
the sinister attempts as also the conspiracies that were being played upon over the then ruling UPA are now out in the open on account of clash of the two friends, both of whom were actually chelas of Anna Hazare, and that is why Anna Hazare disowned both of them. He calls Mr. Kejriwal a power-hungry man, and he refuses to take Kiran Bedi's phone calls. Does it not prove that both of them backstabbed Mr. Anna Hazare? Both of them ditched and dumped Mr. Anna Hazare. Both of them dumped the very principles that Mr. Anna Hazare stood for, and that is why Mr. Anna Hazare has refused to listen to Kiran Bedi's phones when she sought his blessings, and he calls Mr. Arvind Kejriwal power hungry. I think it exposes that both of you are in cahoots with each other and only thrive on anti-Congressism.
1 minute. The charge was made against the Aam Admi Party and the Congress. Ashish wanted to respond. Ashish, please.
Yeah. So one thing that completely unites the Congress party and the Bharatiya Janata Party in this Delhi election is the litany of accusations against Arvind Kejriwal. Just 15 days back, Congress party brought out a booklet, U-turn Kejriwal. They brought out a booklet, and drawing from the same booklet, there was, as I said, there were issues what Arvind Kejriwal used to do when he was an additional income tax commissioner, in which accommodation he used to stay, where did he go work for Nexus Award, and so on. Why does he wear a muffler? Why does he cough so much? Let me please complete. Let me please complete. Let me please complete. Let me please complete. Let me complete. Don't do a Sambit Patra, Mr. Surjewala. Now, drawing from the same booklet, the Bharatiya Janata Party has been carrying out newspaper ads day after day, caricaturing Arvind Kejriwal, raising issues which are not pertinent to this election. People don't bother why Arvind Kejriwal coughs. People don't care why Arvind Kejriwal wears a muffler. People of Delhi want to know what Bharatiya Janata Party or Aam Admi Party has to offer. Where does Arvind Kejriwal stand? Whether he has a grasp on the issues of governance, whether he can provide a corruption-free, efficient, transparent, responsive government to the people of Delhi. On this issue, Arvind Kejriwal has been daring Ms. Kiran Bedi to please come out and have a debate, so the people of Delhi can decide who is better prepared, who is more suited to govern Delhi.
Every single promise that he made to the people of Delhi is what has been questioned by the Indian National Congress.
It's only a thought.
What BJP has been
it's only a thought. It's only a thought. It's only a thought. 1 second. I'm closing this debate. I've got to go to the next panel on manifesto versus manifesto. We are going deep into the manifestos. We are going to do a deep dive into the manifestos and compare manifestos versus vision statements. Only point tonight, Sambit, I'm closing this with a word from Jay. My point tonight is think about it. Think about it. Eventually, the people of this country, eventually the voters of this country, eventually the voters of this country,
केवल बात करो, फोटो खिंचवाओ, कुछ करने की आवश्यकता नहीं.
That is all they have been doing. To काम
eventually,
काम का फिक्र का जिक्र कर.
One is Dharna Party, one is Photo Op Party, who do not want to ever go off television and media channels and newspapers.
No काम at all.
That is what it is. The hardcore work that Congress did in 15 years is the only thing that will transform.
Mr. Surjewala, Mr. 1 minute. I want to give one last compliment to Mr. Surjewala. Mr. Surjewala, if only your party's campaign was as spirited as your participation on the Newshour tonight, perhaps your party's fortunes would be different. Eventually, people want to see an issue-based election. They don't want to see a personality election alone. People want an issue-based election. Jay, how close is it? Finally, how close is it?
This could be as close as even 1%, yet the party that is ahead could get a simple
one line.
majority.
Shankar Sen, how exciting is this election?
Oh, extremely exciting, extremely exciting. As a journalist, you want to see an election like this.
Yes, absolutely we do. What an election. Well, we'll take a small break.
Fight in it.
Oh, yes, that's why we call it the Delhi Fight Club. Taking a short break, coming back on the other side, deep dive into the manifestos and what each sides are actually putting before the people of Delhi in terms of issues.